Joining us now is the owner of the Columbus Blue Jackets, John McConnell. Thanks so much for taking the time to join us, and what's been a busy, but I would imagine a very fun weekend for you here.
It's been fabulous. We started 30 with a fundraiser for our foundation, and every day since has just been a whirlwind and a lot of fun.
John, just take us through everything that's involved in this from your perspective. How many different layers in preparation from a lot of the arena staff to the team staff, etc., community volunteers, because this is a huge undertaking. You guys have done an outstanding job.
Oh, thank you. We had a head start because we were going to do this 3 years ago or 2 years ago, and then it got called off. So it was rebuilding on that. But it's a multi-year effort to get ready for something like this. And our guys have done a great job for planning. We wanted to put on the best All-Star game that's ever been put on. So we really concentrated on outdoor activities that went beyond fanfare, so people had more reason to come down here and be around, whether they could get in the game or not.
Now, I talked to some locals here Thursday night when I was having a great steak at the Hyde Park Steakhouse, and they were telling me that this is where the Ohio State prison was built at one time.
Yes.
Where the rink is.
Yes.
And then your father bought the land, and you guys, could you ever envision when that prison was sitting there? And I guess that's what a guy with foresight sees. That's why he's a rich man and a successful man. When he sees a prison sitting there and says, "No, I see a beautiful arena and a hockey team sitting here."
Well, I wouldn't give him quite that much credit. He wanted to bring professional sports here, and he wasn't going to let go of the opportunity when the hockey came up. The city had bought the site from the state a good while back, but Nationwide really had the vision to put this arena here. They funded it, they paid for it, and they've done all this development here. But this used to be, I'd call it a blighted area until the arena came, and now we have tons of people living downtown.
Great
it's active 24/7.
Yep,
it's been fabulous for the city.
This is also cutting edge too. Like we talked to Commissioner Bettman about it, and when you look at a lot of, let's say, LA Live and maybe the project that they have in and around the arena in Glendale, but this was the first of its kind where you have mixed use in and around an arena with an entertainment district. What was that vision like, and how did you guys see that playing out?
Again, Nationwide was really a driver of that, but they kept us involved the whole time, so that was great. We went around and visited a lot of arenas prior to building it, and they let us be a part of that. So they built off that and have replicated it in several cities at this point.
It's awesome. It's awesome, especially with the practice rink within here. For a lot of the NHL fans that don't know, the Devils, I'm a former Devil, and they did that in the arena in the Prudential Center, but this was the first of its kind to have the practice rink right within the game rink. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, it is, and that was my father's idea.
Yeah.
Just talk a little bit about your father. Commissioner Gary Bettman acknowledged him. We were talking in the break. He passed away in 2008, but how important is it for you to carry on his legacy and what he wanted here in Columbus, owning a professional sports team?
That's very important, and I'm proud of what the organization has been able to do, continue to build it and continue to get better and better. John Davidson and Jarmo Kekalainen have done an outstanding job of getting the culture of this team where it needs to be. And we've probably one of the youngest teams in the NHL, and we've got great talent that's still not up here yet coming up. So I'm very excited about the future and what they're able to do.
What's the next step? Is the next step just winning here in Columbus, or are there other things that have to be done?
Well, I think, first of all, we need to get everybody healthy.
Yeah.
At one time, we've had a rough go this year on that, but that's the way sports works. So that's the next step, and then it's seeing who of the younger players can come up and join the team and keep pushing forward. There's a winning culture here. The guys are very upset when they don't win, even when we're decimated. They got their heart and soul out there.
One thing that really is reflective of a market is the fact that former players want to live there, and there are a lot of former Blue Jackets that do want to live here and that are living here. So what does that say to you from your perspective?
Oh, I think it's great. I think it speaks a great amount of good things for Columbus, Ohio, and I tell that to anybody that I'm talking to about Columbus, that when our players come in and they haven't experienced it here, they're going like, what a fabulous place. I had no idea. Yeah. And many of them do stay here. Rick, probably he'll be back here in the summer.
Sure.
And if I could throw out to my fans, I wish you would not boo Rick when he's on the ice.
I think it's too late.
It probably is, but he's a fine young man and a great player.
But you know, that tells you that they're hockey fans now.
Yes.
Like they play with their heart. That he left here. It hurt them when he left.
I understand, but we also got a lot of the core of our team in that trade that has done a great job here today. So
some of that core, Nick Foligno, Ryan Johansson, they've done a tremendous job embracing this All-Star weekend. What have you seen out of them, and what has impressed you most about how they've been able to handle this whole experience?
Well, I loved Ryan last night, the kind of imagination he put into his game, and particularly with Braxton Miller play with Ohio State. But yesterday afternoon, Ohio State put on its national championship celebration. So we were handling two big events at one time here. And I think, again, that speaks volumes for where Columbus has migrated to over time.
Well, John, we appreciate you taking the time to join us.
much.
Thank you so much for what's been a great weekend. Congratulations on a successful All-Star weekend, and enjoy this game this afternoon.
Thank you. I'm going to. Thanks for having me.
All right.